Hey you guys, it's your favorite Chef Jess and welcome back to my channel, The Journey. If this is your first trip with us, grab a seat, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. Straight to that subscribe button, then honk the notification bell so you'll know exactly when the next journey begins. As y'all see guys, I have a nice and healthy turkey meatloaf that's going to help you stick to those resolutions and hit those goals. First, we're going to start by dicing half of a medium onion. You want to keep all your cuts for this meatloaf relatively small. Then we're going to add 1 stalk of green onion, followed by 1/4 of red pepper. And then to give your meatloaf a little bit of fat, we're going to use about 6 slices of bacon. Here I use coconut oil in order to fry my bacon. The reason I did that is because the bacon I use has a lot less fat than normal. So, in order to replace some of the fat, I use the coconut oil, which is a healthy fat. So we're going to go ahead and fry up that bacon until it's nice and brown, and then we're going to add in our veggies. We're going to cook this down for about 3 to 5 minutes or until our onions are nice and translucent. And then we're going to go ahead and generously season with salt, pepper, and accent. I added about 1/4 teaspoon of each. We're going to take this off the heat and allow it to cool completely. Next, to a mixing bowl, we're going to add 1.5 pounds of 99% lean ground turkey. Here I'm adding 2 cups of a bread and milk mixture, which is called a panade. This simply helps keep your meatloaf moist as it's cooking in an oven. I'll leave the exact recipe down below. Next, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of homemade tomato paste. You'll see that video next week. Followed by 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon each of garlic powder, accent, black pepper, chicken bouillon, and Italian season. Also, you're going to go ahead and add your bacon and onion mixture, but guys, make sure it's cooled. We're going to go ahead and give this a good mix. In a separate bowl, we're going to crack 1 egg and add to this 1/2 cup of ketchup. Blend this mix together and we're going to add it to our turkey. This will help bind your meatloaf as well as aid in retaining moisture. Now, just like before, we're going to blend this mixture until it's well incorporated. Next, we're going to go ahead and add our meat mixture to a loaf pan. I use a silicone loaf pan because it's easier to remove after it's done cooking. We're going to make sure we press that meatloaf into all the corners to make sure that it's nice and compact, and then we're going to smooth out the top. I simply use some ketchup mixed with a little bit of brown sugar, and I smooth that mixture over the top just so that it has that nice glazy finish when it comes out of the oven. This I use maybe about 1/2 cup. We're going to place this in a 375-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 50 to 55 minutes or until the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. And when it's done, it'll look a little something like this. It's super moist and flavorful, not to mention half the calories of your traditional meatloaf. A definite winner if you're trying to achieve those New Year's goals. Alright guys, as I always say, thank you for coming along this journey with me. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for rocking with me this year and supporting my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and follow my social medias. I love all my riders and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!